live. Welcome to the Destiny Hour. And for those people that are new to this, I help people with the future, guidance. Some people are trying to get on, trying to spam us. So Shay's just busy blocking them. So if you did want a question answered, well, can you be polite? Because and patient, because there's a few people that need questions answered. So we'll get round to you. However, if you're going to be impatient or rude, we're not going to tolerate. I wanted to say there is facilities to donate. What? Yeah. So you can donate if you wanted to. This is an advert, basically, for me, because I do this full time. So if you like what you hear or you want more information, then I suggest that you make a booking. Because the same people are asking the same questions time and time again without donating or without making a booking. So it's a bit one-sided. Make a booking, make a donation. Right? Taking your questions is my daughter Shay. So you better be polite or I start to get daddy. And when daddy kicks in, it's not a nice sight. So wherever you are in the world, welcome. Shay, how are you doing tonight?
I'm alright, how are you, Dad?
Wonderful.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you, Shay. Bit late.
No, just for everybody on the stream and...
Yeah, Happy New Year, wherever you are. Hope it's a better year for everybody concerned. I'm a full-time psychic, guidance counsellor. It's a God-given talent. So for you religious people who think I've got a tail and a fork, it's not true. Or a voodoo doll. I get that a lot as well. My job is to help and guide people. It's a God-given talent. Say my prayers every day, and I think you should too. Whatever your religion, right? Good Lord's watching. That being said, I suppose I should open the shop.
You should.
Alright, here we go. Shop's open.
We're going to start off with Instagram for a change tonight. Harry asks, this lady was interested in me from college last year, and a few weeks back I found her on Facebook and added her. Does she know it's me, and what does she think of it?
Yeah, she knows it's you, Harry. There's still work to be done from your side. So you've got to be romantic and hello, caring, happy. How are you? How's the studying going? Show interest. Show your charm, Harry. She's definitely noticed you. Girls notice everything. Don't they, Shay?
Sometimes.
So pursue her, Harry, with your charm, baby.
Switching over to Twitch, Anjum Jane asks, hi there, I have a question. I want to know, is there another man coming into my life this year?
Another one. Yeah, I think so. I think you're going to be in love towards the end of the year, and it's going to be very serious, Anjay. So, yes, it's a good year for you and love.
Okay, we're switching over to YouTube. Our next question is from Chica, who says, hello Paul, is it over between me and V?
I don't trust him whatsoever. Chica, I think V is not being truthful or honest with you, I would say that you should move on. Okay? Sadly.
Our next question is from Gabriella, who asks, "Hi Paul, why did William ask if I was single?"
Well, he thinks of you in a girlfriendy kind of way. I guess that's why. So I don't know if you feel that way about him, but he's definitely showing interest from my side of things. That's up to you.
Next question is from Krista May, who says, "Good evening, I hope you two are well. Can you please tell me, do you know how long it will be until Nate can see his younger son?"
I'll be back shortly after I've picked up the cards. How long before Nate can see his son? My kids haven't seen their mother for 5 years. She ran away. Nice saying. 5 years, another country. Okay, 4 has come up. So I don't know whether he hasn't seen them for 4 months. But the likelihood in the next 4 weeks is Nate is going to see his kid, right? So tell him to hang in there. I think he's got gifts for them, hasn't he? So it should be special.
Okay, our next question is from Mimi, who says, "Hello Paul, I've been dating this guy for 3 years now. Is he the one?"
It's a long interview, Mimi. Long interview. Has he got the job? Have you got the job? Have you both got the job? Yeah, you have. My belief is it becomes more serious this year. In the next 3 months, so 3 months time, so from April to September, he becomes more serious with you. Think he's the one, baby. I do.
I'll make this the last one on Facebook, then we'll move on. Next question is from Julia, who asks, "Is my husband being honest?"
An honest husband. That's rare. Is he being honest? I'll give him 90% of the time he's honest. He's got 10% of the time where he's not. So I have to give it to him. He's got a few faults, Julia? He's got a few faults. But 90% you can trust him.
Switching over to Twitch, our next question is from Jamie, who asks, "Me and my dad can't think recently. All of a sudden it's like a blockage that won't let me and him think. So I want to know if it's a spell on our brains. I want to know if it's a spell or if our brains have an issue."
That's a good question, actually, Jimmy. I think you're tired. Both you and your dad are tired. What it's calling for. Look, I don't discount the spell work because I think people are a bit jealous of you guys. But I'm going to say this to you. You two are nice people, good people, solid people. But both you and your dad need to get outside and get out fresh air and do some kind of exercise and stop thinking so much. Okay? Get outside and just go for a walk. The more you do that, the more you can recharge. So I'm going to say it's just a phase you guys are going through. Get outside, okay? The ideas are going to come to you in the most surprising ways. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was outside where you get one of these ideas. But exercise and fresh air is called for.
Switching over to YouTube, our next question is from Berenice, who asks, "Hi, is there any money on the way for me?"
Yes. Okay. Money's on the way. Anything between 5 weeks and 3 months. I'm more inclined to think that from February, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. So hang in there.
Our next question is, we're going to make these the last 3 on YouTube and then moving on to Facebook. Sugarflower asks, "Hi there, can you tell me if I should go for an interview in Organisation A or Organisation B?"
You go to both. Okay, go to both. Because it's the second one that you're going to have success with. But you need to go with both. Or to both. Okay, Sugarflower, go to both. Don't be picky about interviews. Go for them. It's the second one that shows promise.
Ready for a good one?
Pardon?
You ready for a good one?
Let me just get into mode.
Rumble Manager asks, "My dad started smoking. How bad will his health turn out?"
His dad's having a smoke. It's because of you kids. Leave him alone. Okay? Most people have vices or little sins. Okay? Most people do. Even priests have a little drink or a little smoke. Leave him alone. Okay? I think he's earned the right to have a smoke and relax. Okay? I don't see a downside to this habit. Okay, but I love the fact that you're concerned. Okay, but he's going to be all right. Rumble, he's got a good kid, eh? Good kid, Rumble man. I like you.
Last one on YouTube, then moving on. Sweet Pie asks, "I'd like to know, does Rajat really like me?"
He likes you, but not enough for my liking or your liking. He does like you, Sweet Pie, but you want more, and I don't think he can give that right now. He probably could in a few months, but don't be impatient. That's the trick. Just slowly. He does like you, but he's got issues, commitment issues. That's the trouble I'm having. So he needs to come to terms with that before he can date you. So he does like you, but I think he could like you more.
Switching over to Twitch, Boom de Koom.
Boom de Koom.
They ask, I like a girl, can we ever be a thing?
Huh. Boom de Koom. Yeah, you can. You can be a thing. But you've got to phrase it better. You can't phone her up and say, hi, would you like to be a thing? It's not really enticing, is it? So you have to work on your chat-up lines. You have to work on the charm. Okay, you can't just be a thing. It's too casual, baby. Alright, so you need to charm her. Patience, kindness, work. Okay, and change the word thing, please. Okay? They don't like that. Those things don't like that. See?
We're switching over to Instagram and then back to Facebook. Sil asks, hi Paul, I was recently told that SB, someone I recently cut off from my life, will soon contact me. I was wondering when that will happen and what he will have to say.
I think he may reach out, but I've got him being sorry for himself, and got the conversation sort of being about me, and not about you. So he's looking to unload his troubles and his life. So I don't expect it to be all lovey-dovey. I expect you to be listening. Well, that's what he expects. You to listen to his troubles. I don't think that's really fair. Okay, so you be guarded against listening to his troubles. Okay, my sweetheart. It's not fair.
Right, back to Facebook. I'm taking the next few questions and then on to YouTube. Leah asks, hi, I've known a guy for a few years.
I know a guy.
He's older than me, and should I give him a chance? I'm staying in Krudenstad and he's staying in Valkom. I want to know, is he going to be good for me and my 2 children?
What's her name?
Leah.
Leah, and what's those 2 towns?
Krudenstad and Valkom.
Okay. Hi, Leah. He's older. Okay. I like him, Leah. Is the age difference about 15 years? That's what's coming through. Listen, older guys, okay, do have their advantages, okay, in the fact that, you know, they're mature, theoretically. I do think that this guy will look after you. I think he's stable. I do see issues with your kids, because that's really difficult when your kids come into his house or his world. So there may be challenges in that department, but it can be worked. I think the guy's he's a solid guy, and I would take a risk or a chance on him, Leah. Good luck, my baby.
Okay, back to Facebook. Next question is from Zanele, who says, "Evening, Paul. I'm really worried. Excuse me. I'm really worried about my brother. He's a traditional man and he doesn't believe in talking about it. Is he in trouble? Thank you."
Zanele is African pride. I know it. African pride. They're the men. They must be strong. I know it. Okay, has he got problems? Yeah. He's not where he wants to be, Zanele. And his wishes are frustrating him. Okay, and I think fundamentally he feels less of a man because he wants to be so much further wherever he is in his career. I do also think that is one of the things which are stopping his relationship aspect. Okay, so even if he is in a relationship, he needs to be further in his career before the relationship is better. So he's a frustrated guy, but it's all to do with his career. So don't pressure him, Zanele. Okay, don't pressure him. Perhaps if you do have any communication with him, try to be lighter and joke and be funny with him rather than talk about the pressures. Okay? But you're a good sister and he does love you.
No, like this last one on Facebook, then we're moving on. Liz says, "Hi Paul and Shay, when will me and my girlfriend sort things out? Thank you and love and light."
Hello, Liz. Yeah, it's been frustrating. I can feel that. Okay. 3 has come up twice. I'd love to say 3 hours, Liz, but I can't. Would I say 3 weeks? More than likely, because February is calling. I will say there might be 3 interactions also before, so you might have to talk about it, blah blah blah, and then go back to it again. But I think your love will win the day. Okay, remember this: love sometimes has to be patient. Okay, it can't always be what we want it to be. Okay, so sometimes we have to exercise that aspect of love, and that's patience. Okay, 3 weeks, my baby. Okay, give us a feedback, please. Okay, be patient. There's love around you, Liz.
Okay, we're switching over to YouTube. Our next question is from Cold Rain, who says, "Hi sir, I was in contact with one guy through social media for a few months, and recently we had a fight and he blocked me. What are his intentions? I was unsure and nervous because of that."
Yeah, it is. Again, my feeling is to be nervous about an internet relationship is the wrong reaction. Okay, you had a fight. I do believe this fight is forgivable. I do think it needs a rest. let the emotions and excitement settle down, and I do believe he'll unblock you, cold rain. Just give it a bit of time, the best part of January. But I think he'll unblock, because it was good despite that silly argument, right? I'm hiccuping, Shay. Why?
I don't know.
Can I go home?
No.
I'm sick. I've got hiccups.
Our next question is from Roz, who asks, in the family, who does my puppy like or love the most?
Ross? Is that your question? He likes girls, your puppy. So any females that puppy likes, okay? Females in the family. Don't be jealous.
Next question is from Happy Joy, who says, good evening, Paul. Does my current love interest like me? He's a bit older, but turned out a bit childish in my opinion. He scared me off with his cold attitude this week and I decided to cut him off, but I feel sad now.
Happy Joy. Okay. Look, I'm glad you did decide that, because I think he was in a bad mood. And it happens in the best of relationships. We can't always be on top and our happy selves. So you're quite within your rights to withdraw and be cold. Doesn't mean it's over, okay? It just means that you're not going to tolerate his bad or coldness, okay? So withdraw and let him come forward. That's my advice. It's not over, happy joy. It's not over.
Okay, and last question on YouTube, then back over to Facebook. Kaduna asks, why did this lady I meet on social media remove me as a friend? We were talking and I think I felt some tension, and the next day I got up and she unadded me.
That happens. I mean, to have a relationship on social media, okay, it's like ordering a pizza. You know, you can order, and then it. Why? Maybe it was something that you said. Maybe she felt you were getting a little bit too close, Kaduma. It's going to happen if that's the way you meet people. So, some friendships are long roads, some are short streets, some of the step on your door, that's short. So that was the relationship, it was a short relationship. Try and think of what you said that may have put her off you, okay? But don't lose any sleep over it. It's not worth it. Get back on your horse, yeah?
Switching back over to Facebook, our next question is from Janini, who asks, I desperately need a professional job. Will I ever find it? I feel my mum must hate me. What must I do?
Oh, come on. No, your mum doesn't hate you. No. She hates the position that you're in. That's what she hates. Okay? That's what she hates. You're going to be fortunate in finding a professional job. Okay? 8 to 10 weeks. I want you to take out mama. Stop thinking about mama. Stop thinking about frustration, and you start thinking professionally, thinking nicely. Don't want mama, don't want frustration. Go for it. Okay, you're going to be working 8 to 10 weeks. Your mama loves you. She just doesn't like the situation you're in. That's what she doesn't like. But she loves you. Okay, good luck. Be professional and you'll get something professional. I promise you.
Right, next question is from Ivory. Hi Paul, will I get my own apartment soon?
That would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be very nice, Ivory. I believe it's going to take a while, Ivory. It's a while. Okay, it's quite a few months actually. I would say around about April. But also any time, it could happen after February. It could happen after February. But I'm more inclined to think April, my sweetheart. Okay, so don't give up hope.
Next question is from Abel, who says, hi Paul and Shay, many blessings. Did Taylor give any money to my brother Hugo? As when we wanted to kick her out for the rent, he wouldn't help much or pressure her and would defend her. Plus she mentioned the day that she mentioned the day we kicked her out that she gave Hugo money.
Yeah, there was an exchange, Abel. Couple of hundred. There was an exchange. You know, people try to help, don't they? So I think there was an exchange of money.
Next question is from Lorraine, who says, good evening, kind people. Will I get my jewelry back from my husband that he stole from me? Thank you and have a blessed evening.
Husband stole the jewellery. A nice guy. I bought it. I will steal it. Husbands. Will you get it back? Yeah, you'll get it back. Is this an insurance fraud situation? Yes, it is. Okay, I think you will get it back. What a plonker. What a plonker. Yeah, I think you will get it back. I think he's hidden it. Because I can see a box with handkerchief or scarf around it. You will get it back. Well.
Right, there are just certain questions we aren't going to answer, guys.
Are these vanity?
No, we're just
stupid questions.
So our next question is from Yoli. They ask, hi Paul and Shay, is my cousin Carmen saying the truth about my dad getting sick from his ear? I'm sorry. Is it true or is she lying?
I don't understand the question.
Is Carmen saying the truth about my dad being sick from his ear? Or is she lying?
Why can't you ask your dad? Is your ear sore? That's what I would do. Hey Dad, how's your ear? I think his ear is playing up. Are you guys not speaking? That's why his ear's gone deaf. Make friends with your daddy. He's not going to be, we're all not going to be around forever. Make friends with your daddy. And stop this broken telephone. Okay? Phone your daddy and tell him to put the phone on his good ear.
Next question is from Shivani. It says, hello Paul and Shay, I hope you're doing great. I would like to know if Raj is the life partner for me.
If he behaves himself. But for a guy to behave himself his whole life, it's impossible. Right? You're doubting now. And that's not good. Okay, you're doubting if he's going to be, if I say yes, then you're going to do more. If I say no, you're going to just withdraw, which you're doing at the moment. You're not giving 100%. And if you don't give 100%, he's not going to give 100%. So it's down to you, not down to him. Okay, so pull up your socks and dive in. Boots and socks and all.
Next question is from Debbie, who asks, will I ever get over what's happened this year?
Do you want to get over it? Get over it! You've got to get over it. Otherwise you're going to have the same year as you did last year. Right? Whatever tragedy happened to you, okay, you can't keep thinking about it, whether it's death, whether it's loss, or whether it's a broken relationship. You can't keep thinking about it because it will cloud your judgment, it will cloud your opportunity. Okay, so you do need to work on it. Okay, and that is forgetting about it. It's a tape you play over and over and over in your mind, and you keep putting on that tape. Get rid of it. It's time to watch a new movie, baby. You will, but it needs work.
Next question is from Barbara, who says, hi Paul. Was my son Jeremy scared of his stepsister after they swore at me and he didn't even defend me?
Was he scared? No, that's... Surprised is more like that that his sister could talk to you in that way. I hope, Barbara, that you got a full apology. If you didn't, I would not speak to your daughter until you got a full apology and remorse. Nobody's allowed to speak to you that way. Okay, now what will happen is the next fight you have with your son, he'll start swearing. Okay, so you need to put a stop to it. Now, okay, it's inexcusable, that sort of behavior. However, it's forgivable under the right circumstances and the right remorse shown. Okay, shocked is the word for your son, but remember this: he's learned from that. Oh, it's okay to swear at mum if you're cross, and that's wrong. Put your foot down, Barbara. It's not on, baby. It's not on.
Next question is from Annika, who says, hi Paul, why do I keep dreaming about my enemy Diana constantly?
Because you think about her constantly. It's a fear of yours. Okay? And what's happened is the fear you've taken into your sleep, and therefore it's popping up in your dreams. So stop fearing her. Okay? Stop. The minute you do that, you start to have peaceful dreams. Okay, I don't think it is a sign of she's doing bad to you or she's threatening you. I don't think it's that. I think it's your fear that you're taking to bed with you. So you need to stop thinking about your enemy. Okay, stop it. It's wasting time, baby. It's wasting good times.
Next question is from La Brunei, who asks, will I find work for this month?
For the month? I think after 10 days you will find some work. Even after the 10th. So yeah, I think you're going to be able to pay your rent.
Our next question is from Alyssa, who asks, Happy New Year, Paul. I hope everything is
Wow, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's been a lot of Happy New Years.
Happy New Year's. It's the first one I've heard. Who's this?
Alyssa says, I hope everything is wonderful for you and your family.
Thank you.
Would love a message regarding relationship.
She wants a message regarding relationship. Oh, okay. I like your style. Okay, I like your style. I like the fact that you give, that you're kind. That's what's coming through. I do think there's been a lack of interest from your partner, but it's just a dip you guys are going, or he's going through. I'm to tell you just to persevere, because it's going to get better and more serious, by the way. Okay, so love has to be patient. Your love has to be a bit patient and tolerate this dip or coldness that you're going through. It'll get back on track.
Next question is from Rod, who asks, am I doing the right thing cutting off all my family from my mother's side? They're very toxic and I've heard they do nasty spells on me and make me feel bad. Thanks.
Rod, the quick answer is, if people are playing around with black magic and what have you, and it's 3 people that are significant. You're quite right. I would have done the same thing. Hey, cut them dry. I think you did the right thing. And stop thinking about them so much. It's their loss, as far as I can tell, Rod. Okay, so continue the journey, and you did right. Okay, you did right.
Next question is from Lovely, who says, Hi Paul, hi Shay, Happy New Year to you both. I want to know if my arm is hurting because of witchcraft work that's affecting my life. Thank you.
Hi, Lovely. I feel it. No. It's not witchcraft. It's not witchcraft, no. You've strained your arm and you keep going, oh, it's not getting better. You just got to try and use the other arm more. It needs time to rest and heal. It will heal. It's like when you hurt your back, you keep going, twisting it. Doesn't get better when you twist it. Okay, it will heal, needs a month. So try and use your other hand more. Okay.
The last one on Facebook, then moving on. Monica asks, Hi Paul, would like to know something on my love life.
something. It needs work, baby. It needs work. Okay, you need to get out there, out and about, if you can. I would say you're going to have some love in your life. But, you know, I'm not too convinced about that phrase, love life. I mean, you can be, it refers to sex. I mean, if you're in a marriage, you can talk about your love life. If you're in a relationship, you can talk about your love life. Okay, and I think, you know, that sort of phrase lends itself to casual, and I want you to think in more terms of getting a relationship, which will come if you look. Okay, you're very worthy.
We're switching over to Twitch. I've got a question from Zombie Man. He says, "Hello Paul, Happy New Year's and God bless. Will my liver get any better? Thank you."
Zombie Man. Will it get better? Okay, you're putting, I don't know what you're putting into your system, Zombie, but something you're putting into your system I don't like. And whether you're doing special treatment of yourself, I don't like it. Okay? The liver, you must understand, has lots of functions, but primarily it's, it filters out all the badness. So you have got to give your liver a break from the badness. So if your diet or whatever you drink, you need to look at that. Your liver will be kind to you should you be more kind to your liver with what goes into your mouth. Okay, so be careful there. It can, but it needs work, Zombie.
Okay, switching over to YouTube. Noor asks, when will my sister S get engaged?
When will she get engaged? Why do you have to know? Are you... You know what I mean? Probably any time after June to what's June? The 10th, October. So any time after June, the likelihood.
Okay, next question from Little Goose. He says, I had a spell on me and I was trying to remove it.
You can't.
But nobody in my family could break it. One day I felt super great and I asked my family if they felt a difference and they said yes. What happened?
I don't know what happened. Your family and you can't remove a spell. I don't know where you got that notion from. Okay? Spells, whatever, there's so many you can't believe. But it does not control your every mood. So you still may have good days. Okay? You need to get to a church. That's what you need. If you can't get to a church, you need to get some kind of priest around. Okay? Your family can't do that. And you can't remove a curse from yourself. How do you do that? See, so it's not been removed. But you are going to have your good days. Get to a church.
Okay, switching over to Instagram. Next question is from also_Angelo, who asks, can you tell the future of my teenage romance life? Very much appreciated, sir.
Can I what?
Tell the future of his teenage romance life.
It's all about discovery. Okay? I don't know how old you are now. Okay, but you know, teen goes right up until 19. Okay, so you've got a lot of discovery and exploration to do. And it's a journey. Okay, it's a journey. You don't know if you're like tall, short, black, white. It's all about a journey. Blondes, redheads, do you know what I mean? Boys, girls. So enjoy the process. Okay, you've got to be open to love. That's the trick. Okay, and unfortunately I can't do all your years in one question, but it's about discovery and learning. Okay, but you are worthy of love. Okay.
Making these last 3 questions, Emily asks, will this year be a better year for my daughter and I?
I hope so, Emily. Yeah. And I'm not just saying that. There's going to be more opportunity for you, Emily, particularly in the money department. So whether you can get an increase or extra shifts, overtime, all indications are that things are going to pick up for you. Probably around about March. So yes, it's going to be a better year, and yes, you will be able to get those little things that you wanted for your daughter. I can feel that. And you're a good mummy, Emily. Just need you to know that. Okay, and you know what? It's not all about the material things. Okay, what she needs is your attention and your love, which she's got. So don't put a monetary value on that, please. Your attention and love is good enough, but you are going to be able to provide those little things that you want. Keep going, Emily. Keep going, baby.
Last 2. Sonia asks, anything on my job, will I progress well or get a pay increase this year?
It's going to be a difficult year for you, Sonia. I think there is an increase, but I think the business you're in has taken a knock. So you will get an increase, but it's going to be a frustrating year work-wise for you. So you may want to be updating your resume, because I can feel that sort of frustration coming along. Okay.
Last one, Diksha asks, I'd like to know if I'll get my Canada PR this year.
I do believe so. I do believe so. Any time between March and June, it's looking good. But yeah, you get your PR.
Okay, with that, that's been the Destiny Hour.
Is it gone? Wow. Flew by. Okay, folks, if you did want to make an appointment, should be on the screen. We'll be back next Monday. Count your blessings, people. Telling you, count your blessings, and I challenge you to thank the good Lord that you got through today without any symptoms of COVID. Right? Simple things we've got to be grateful for. I'm grateful to my daughter for doing this potty. Grateful for you to watching me. English is off today. Grateful for the time we spend. That's about it, folks. Be safe out there, wash your hands, and shut your face. Good night, see you next week.